very honored and lucky to have our sister Lori Chen coming all the way from Taiwan. She works for Dye Technology now, and she got her PhD in chemistry in the United States. So, without further ado, let's welcome Sister Lori Chen.
Thank you for your introduction. I'm Lori Chen. I'm from Taiwan and work in the Dye Technology. And it's very honored today to give the presentation today. As a Buddhist, I'm very lucky to can work in Dye Technology. Dye Technology is the company under the Tzu Chi Foundation to support the mission of environmental protection. Why I'm lucky? Because I can dedicate my expertise in my job and also can practice my compassion during the work. So what's the relation between compassion and the environmental protection? And how our company was being established? Today I would like to give a story first. In 1998, an earthquake happened in Afghanistan, and with the magnitude of 6. You know, Afghanistan is under civil war for more than 20 years, and they have a very severe weather during the winter. So our Master Chen heard about the news about the earthquake happened in Afghanistan. She started to worry about the victim and the refugee in that country can survive during this heavy winter with a heavy snow. So our Tzu Chi Foundation started to do the international disaster relief to supply the any kind of necessaries for them, of course, including the blankets. And also we know in this case the nature disaster become worse years by years. And that's because the serious climate change happened. Why the climate change was so fast during this case? Because our human doesn't appreciate the natural resource. We burn the fossil fuel without control. It also made a lot of pollution and also a lot of trash to damage our Mother Earth. So there is another mission called Environment Protection, just introduced about the Tzu Chi Foundation. This mission, we have right now we already have more than 8,000 recycling centers in Taiwan and more than 80,000 volunteers. The recycling volunteers work there. They recycle all kind of reusable source from our garbage, including the plastic bottles. So we start to think, can we combine the national disaster relief work with the environmental protection? So we start to develop the technology about using the recycled plastic to produce the blanket. So let me show you the. Okay, let me show you this blanket. Right now, this blanket already being developed, and it's made by 67 recycled plastic bottles. And right now we already deliver. Right now there are more than 30. Let me see. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. It's more than 100 million blankets. Eco blankets have been delivered all over the country, all over the world, about 30 countries, to help our victims to accompany them every difficult night in the disaster. Thank you. And then, you see, our blankets have been delivered to our victims with respect and love, and accompany them to help them to build their country again after disaster. So, in order to produce a very high quality eco blanket, because we would like to let them commercialize. So, in the recycling center, our volunteers should be very carefully to deal with this trash, this garbage, because they are garbage. But how we can produce these blankets as a very high quality products? First of all, they need to take out the cap and the ring of this bottle, because they have two different kinds of materials. And then they need to sort them by colors. Why we sort them by colors? Because the transparent bottle can produce white shirts, and the green bottles can produce green fabric, green yarn. So you see our volunteer today in this event, they have a green polo shirt, right? They are all made by recycled plastic bottles. Okay, so thank you. After we have this kind of technique have been developed, we start, the volunteers in Tzu Chi Foundation start to think, can this technology make money to support our charity work and the international relief work for sustainability? So there are 5 entrepreneur disciples of our Tzu Chi Foundation. Our master Chen start to think, we want to establish a company to use this technology to earn money. So these 5 disciples invest the money to establish Da'ai technology. Da'ai in Chinese means great love, great love. So Da'ai technology not only want to promote eco products, we also want to earn money to support our charity works. So it is a social enterprise. And after this company have been established, the founders donate their stocks back into Tzu Chi Foundation. So right now, Tzu Chi owns this company. And you see, Da'ai to not only promote products, but we want to be a well digger, because we don't want to account by the donation only. We want to earn our own money to support the charity. So we are a well digger. So, and you know, if one in a social enterprise want to be sustainable, we need have high quality. You see what I dress on me? This the Chinese style, and we want the Chinese style clothes to be elegant, because only your products are good enough, the consumer like it, they will buy it. They don't see you are charity, you are a very environmental protection. They don't want it. They want a good product. So that's why we need to design a good, serious product to support our steady income. Okay, but we are not only produce daily life product. We also want to think, can we use this very environmental potential raw material to produce the products that can help people? Not only help victims, but can also help the volunteers to help our victims. So we develop a series of products. We call it compassion technology products. It's not only have the blankets, also have we call it solar EDA head. Yeah. Now we have a model here. See? Okay, this solar pad can give you electric power. You have a run, and also have a light in front and in the back. Okay, thank you. Because when the volunteers work in the disaster area, there's no electric power, so they have a light can help them to work under the dark night. And not only have a hat, we also have shoes, the white shoes. You know what's the special for the white shoes? They are anti-puncture. Because in the disaster area, anything could happen. Maybe a nail on the floor, and also maybe dangerous stuff on the floor. So we have a puncture-proof shoes. Inside the shoes, the material even can anti the bullet, the material. So that's why we want to use the technology to help our volunteer and also the victim. And also other stuff like the pants is also waterproof, the socks is odor-proof, many different kind of material here. Okay, so don't you think our volunteers like a living Buddha, a living Bodhisattva, and our living Bodhisattva, where has disaster, they go there. But our living Bodhisattva, they are still human beings. They may get hurt. So when the mudslide happen or some flood happen in the disaster area, our volunteer will go into the victim's house to help to clean. So we also want to protect them. So we develop like eye protection, and also the gloves, and this is anti-puncture insole. This is the insole. Insole can put in the rain shoes. And do you know what's the special for this goggle? It's like sunglasses, because
actually, the doctor said I need this. This offers protection from the side, So as we get older, we really, especially in Southern California, where the sun is beaming, or maybe even in India, right? We need protection. So this is not really fashion. This is actually medical.
Yeah. Because our Master Chen said, our Master Chen said, the product you want to produce to protect our victim, but also not victim, our volunteer, but also you can sell out these products. Only you can sell out this product, you earn the money, and can support our company to sustainability. So we design it as sunglasses, even can cover my glasses. It's not the only, okay. So all of this product, we call it compassion product series. So don't you think our whole set of equipment, like a Superman suit, and more than 85 bottles to make, we're using more than 85 recycled bottles to make these Superman shoes, to have our volunteers can let these volunteers work in the disaster area safely. Okay, but is all of these eco products we can say is environmental sustainability? No, because after my dress and the pants become bad, become dirty, and I don't want it, it's also become trash again. Then we start to think, how can we let the product's life is long again and again? We start to think, is it possible we can recycle the unwanted clothes or unwanted textile bag, to recycle them back to produce a new products again? After we start to think that, we put it in action. We start to do research. So right now we already developed this technology. We recycle back the leftover of a blanket. During the manufacture process, there are a lot of leftover of the blanket. But right now we can recycle it to transform to a brand new raw material that we call it chips again. Then produce to yarn and fabric, and then give a brand new life. Recycle the blanket, a brand new blanket again. We call it recycle to recycle process. Don't you think this process is like reincarnation, right? But this reincarnation with a good karma, right? Because it can have another value again. So we produce a series of product. Do you see the sunglasses? The material is from the recycled blanket, the recycled waste blankets. Not only from plastic bottle, it's a second recycle. And also the mask. Do you see the mask here? This mask is for can provide a hygienic purpose in the kitchen. All the product what we want to develop is useful for the daily life. And also the vest, the blanket, they all second recycled. Because why we develop this kind of product? Because the color of this product almost black. Why? Because our blanket is black. The recycled the color is only restrict in only have the black color. So we need to think about what kind of products under the black can let the consumer like it. So we still need to think about these things. Okay, and all these products we got very good honor from the many awards, such as National Energy Global Award, and also a lot of gold award from other countries' inventional award. Okay, we are not only produce environmental protection products, we also produce products that the purpose for the social event, social incident. In the year of 2015, there is a very terrible disaster happened in Taiwan. It's a starch-based powder explosion. There are more than 500 young people, youth people, get burned in that accident. And because young people, they have a very good future, but suddenly they are in the dark. And Mr. Chen is very worried about their future. They think, is that possible? We can help them. So, okay, let's see. This is their leg, and their scar. After they survive from that accident, they have a very long way to rehabilitation to treat their scar. So they need pressure garment to treat their scar. Then they cannot find a good fit. They cannot find good pressure garment, pressure fabric. So we start to think to develop a good pressure fabric for them. And because we are not the expert in this area, we spent about more than 1 year to develop almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 versions. Then we can develop a very good, high quality, high functional pressure fabric for them. And it has high pressure with high mobility and even high comfortability to help them go through their rehabilitation. And this product will also get 2 patents and get a National Innovation Award. But we didn't earn any money from this research and this invention. Why? Because we even donate 2,000 yards of this fabric to the patients. Because we are, social enterprise. And but we start to think how we can use this fabric to earn money. Then we develop many our own products using this fabric. So we have with the guard use this fabric and another different many products to use this fabric. So if you have a chance to see my product outside this hall, you can see this with guard there. Okay, not only this kind of a garment is made from recycled material, we also can produce the recycled. We also can produce the daily life products as a plastic products. Right now, we already also developed a technology to use the recycled plastic bottle to produce our daily life plastics, such as chair and clip, hanger, and even this is a soap chair, soap holder. Why have we delivered this kind of products? Because we want to use all this kind of eco product to educate our consumer. Because most of the people in the society doesn't have a concept of environmental protection. They only know the concept, but they don't know how to do it. So we want to use the products. They can hold it, they can see it, they can watch it, they can even touch it. Then, all the recycled material can become a valuable product in their daily life. Okay, so that's what our purpose. Not only promote the products, but also do the education, and they can support our CG Foundation. Okay, this is my today's speech. And what we done in our company is just using this concept to take this concept to be the action, because we know small action can make difference. Hope everybody can do with us to protect this earth. Thank you very much. Thank you.